Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Gina and Frisco, and we're here to wish you a happy Easter. We're going to read the Easter story about Jesus. All right, Frisco, have a seat. Jesus was killed on a cross. The governor named Pilate, his soldiers took Jesus and they put a crown of thorns on his head and they made fun of him. And they led Jesus out of the city, to a place called Golgotha to be killed on a cross. And so you can see right here, there's a picture, and this is Jesus in the middle, and then there was a thief on one cross beside him and another thief on the other side of him. And it says at 9 o'clock in the morning, the soldiers nailed Jesus to the cross. They also put two robbers beside Jesus, one on the right and one on the left. They were bad men, but Jesus wasn't bad. A dark day, while Jesus was on the cross, the land became dark from noon until 3 o'clock. Then Jesus died, and there was a big earthquake. The ground shook real bad, and everybody could feel it. And it shook so bad, if you can see right here, there was a curtain in the church. When the earth shook, the thick curtain in the temple between the holy place and the most holy place ripped from the top to the bottom. Now, people could not see inside the most holy place. Before the curtain ripped, only the high priest got to see inside. But once it ripped from the top to the bottom, everybody could see inside of it. And that is what made the soldiers realize that Jesus really was the Son of God, and they knew they had made a mistake. Okay, so the next part of this story is called Jesus is Laid in a Tomb. A rich man named Joseph had a new tomb where he had planned to be buried. He took Jesus' body from the cross and they wrapped it in cloths and they put it inside the empty tomb. Joseph and Jesus' friends laid him carefully in the tomb. The Roman soldiers came to guard the tomb. They even rolled a big rock in front of the door so that nobody could go inside the tomb and nobody could move the stone. A big surprise. The day after Jesus was buried was a holy day. So his friends had to stay home, kind of like we're having to stay home right now. Then very early on Sunday morning, the first day of the week, the women went back to the tomb. It was the third day since Jesus died. When the women got there, they couldn't believe their eyes. The stone had been rolled away. An angel of God was sitting on the stone. The soldiers were so frightened, they were almost like dead men. Jesus is alive. The angel said, "Don't be afraid. Jesus is alive." These women were as happy as they could be. They ran to find the other friends of Jesus. Some of Jesus' friends didn't believe what the women told them. But everything the women said was true. Jesus was alive. He had risen from death. And that's what we're celebrating today. So I hope that you guys have a great day. Jesus is alive, and he gives us a chance to have eternal life in heaven with him one day. And I hope that one day you make that decision. He loves you so much, and so do I. Happy Easter, everybody.